All right. All right. Hello, little. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. And yeah, just wondering. You've been well. All right. Yeah, no issues.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for giving me some of your time. Uh, well. So, anyways, I know it's been. Yeah. The main reason I was trying to, contact you is because even though even though what I'm gonna explain is a moment that was very unfortunate in your life, and it gave you and it made you sad. I think it's still necessary for to go back to it because it's important that get your side of the story out, so the bad guys so the bad guys do not win. All right, so what I refer to is that yeah, you remember the 28th of November 2025, the nuking of your friends, which was at the time part of Fields of War. You
Yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, all right. So that's why I went to that is what we will go over. So yeah, yeah, as I said, because it's important that you get your word out there, because people have already found out, and having your voice here would be perfect, for the effort. So yeah, let's start going through it. So before it happened, you knew General Brutus, correct? You knew him.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right, and you know him. Yeah, according to a person called Faithpheus, is it true that you knew Brutus from all the way back to 2023 NW Bonaparte, Spain?
Uh, he was. Yes, yes, yes. He was my commander for 3L.
Yeah, yeah, 2-0 Murcia. Yeah, that was a nation. Coincidentally, that is a nation where I used to be a general. Before he joined, I was general there, and I used to be well known there. Yeah, that's a coincidence. I just wanted to point out. So, anyways, yeah, so you knew him from all the way back then, and yeah, something that me and many others were able to notice is that eventually, yeah, something we were able to notice recently is how General Brutus, who is 23, by the way, he's 23 years old. I don't know if you knew it. Something we noticed is how he was talking very badly of you. He was saying some disgusting stuff. Do you know why he was, you know, uh, why he was talking so badly about you, even though you're only 13? Like, what was his problem? Do you know how did that?
Uh, Maybe because he's just jealous because I've beaten him many times, but that's pretty immature of him.
Yeah, 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 indeed. Yeah, you're not the only one who. Yeah, you're not the only one who thinks that. I think that, like almost everyone who knows Brutus, deeply agrees that he's a man child, a disgusting person, and on top of all, he's weird. Like, yeah, he's 23 and he's he likes tormenting people.
Children.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So right. So yeah, that thing you talking about beating him. Yeah, yeah, that's something I did notice. Yeah, you were running a France, and he was during the September October period. Yeah, he was running a France, and you were running a France also. Yeah, that's something I noticed.
Yeah.
And yeah, and as yeah, you probably know, you probably remember how I was in the Wars of Europe and community, and then eventually battles of Europe. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I was an administrator and a nation reviewer in Battles of Europe, and that community. Yeah, your friends joined. So yeah, that's something. Yeah, let's go to that period where so yeah, your friends up until October 11, 2025 was part of Wars of Europe, your friends, but eventually BWP, which yeah. First of all, I would like to ask. So you know Brutus, and did you also know that he runs a group called the Blacklisted Workers Party? Yeah, did you know?
No, 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 no.
Right, and later you knew, like you found out later.
Yeah, yeah, because somebody told me about it. It was in the what you call it, the Fields of War thing. They were talking about it, about how he was being racist and he was doxing people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah, you're getting there. So Blacklisted Workers Party is yeah, I was able to enter it, and Blacklisted Workers Party is pretty much this. It's a group that does doxing, blackmail, server nukings, grooming, spreading CP, and creating false evidence to frame people of stuff they never did. Yeah, that's yeah, Brutus. That should tell you a lot about the Brutus. He runs pretty much a cybercrime group. Yeah, and so yeah, going back to the timeline. So as you know, on October 11, 2025, Wars of Europe, Ericsson's community got nuked. And yeah, Brutus's group BWP was behind the nuking. The way it happened is that they had a collaborator called, yeah, you probably remember this person called Thrivicus, known back then as Copsidonis and later
Yeah,
Solarfius. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that person, Copsidonis, gave Brutus Goon Mind Rooks admin perms to add the BWP nuking bot, which ruined everything, banned everyone, and pretty much the server was destroyed. And later, and yeah, what happened later is that in Battles of Europe, they also yeah, Brutus did the same there. He sent someone to well, first of all, Brutus at first made it seem like he wanted to, run Battles of Europe. Me and the owner Alfredo trusted him with, admin perms. He seemed dedicated at first, but eventually everything turned out to be a lie because in October 23,
Mhm.
yeah, BWP nuked Battles of Europe as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's another thing. Later, and then later something happened which Napoleonic Uncensored was established. Did you hear about something called Napoleonic Uncensored?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the server right now.
All right, all right, yeah. And during the period where when you had your friends, did you know about the existence of that group?
Yes. It was Brutus's France, which he changed to Napoleonic Uncensored,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or yeah.
Um, uh, Actually, if what you're saying is whether BWP and Napoleonic Uncensored were separate things, no, no, no. Napoleonic Uncensored is a separate thing, and it's pretty much their media server. It was said by Brutus himself. So, anyways, yeah. So on October 13, yeah, they established Napoleonic Uncensored, which promised to be a news server, but in reality turned out to be a server that does fake news and spreads slander, against people. And
Yeah.
and the server is pretty much run by Brutus and other BWP members. And yeah, and so what happened next is that eventually they Ender PC, the former head of NU and Brutus started a plan where they would make a yeah a false first of all, they would be behind server nukings pretty much, and the way they would what it was about is that they would create fake news about those server nukings they were behind, uh, claiming that a fake character called Daniel Ackerman was behind them, and that NU that NU and BWP had nothing to do with them. Pretty much what happened. Yeah. So and the way that operation started, the Daniel Ackerman operations, is this. So in November 21, they nuked NW Warsaw. You were aware of that when it had just happened?
Yes, yeah.
Right. Yeah, the people who were behind the nuking. Well, yeah, yeah. First of all, the people who were behind the nuking was Brutus and NDPC. Brutus yeah, B6CTA, one of the members of BWP, yeah, straight up confirmed himself that every server they nuke is chosen to be targeted by Brutus himself, and Ender PC, the former director of Napoleonic Uncensored, admitted himself later that he was also a mastermind behind the NW Warsaw nuking,
Yeah.
and of course the people who did that nuking itself was B6CTA and Spasvic. So yeah, and
Yeah, I know who Spasmic is. He nuked my server.
yeah, exactly, and I'll get to that. So yeah, as I said, those were the people behind the NW Warsaw nuking, and yeah, and what happened later is that in Napoleonic Uncensored, yeah, Brutus's quote unquote new server, they created a fake story that claimed to their audience that B6CTA and Spasvic were not actually responsible for the NW Warsaw nuking. It was instead a fake person called Daniel Ackerman, and yeah, pretty much. They nuked an NW server and then claimed that they had nothing to do with it, and pretty much that's the thing. And so what happened later is that starting from November 25, they started targeting non-NW servers. Yeah, servers that had nothing to do with NW. So uh, in November 25, they nuked a server that was applying. First of all, the person. As I said before, the masterminds behind the nukings were Ender PC and Brutus, but the people who were actually, involved in the nukings themselves were Brutus, Spasmic, and B6CTA. So, and starting from November 25, they nuked in that day. They nuked a server that was applying to be part of MOW, Marquis of War, and was owned by a Christian kid. And the way they did it is that they fooled the owner into thinking they wanted to do a merge where they would bring in people, and after being given admin perms, yeah, they nuked B6ETA and Spasvic, and Brutus nuked the server. So and then the day after, they did the same with the server that was applying for Victoria Amors, BAM. So and this is where you come in. So yeah, so yeah, this is where I want to start asking. Is it true that 3 to 4 days before the nuking of your server, Brutus, B6CTA, and Spasmic, added you to, yeah, contacted you randomly asking for a merch? Is it true?
Huh?
Is it true
Say
that
that one more time. My bad.
this is where you come in? Is it true that 3 to 4 days before the nuking of your server, Brutus, B6CTA, and Spaspic suddenly contacted you asking to, merge to your nation?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Right, and
They said that.
right, they added you to a GC, or they first friended you, like,
First, they. It's been like a long minute, so I just don't remember like some of it. But I think they added me first, and then they messaged me saying, "Oh, can we be staff at your nation?"
right, yeah, I see. So right, so the next thing that happened is that yeah, first of all, did you find it strange that considering that Brutus was talking badly about you, yeah, months before, did you find it strange that suddenly he wanted to, merge alongside these guys?
Huh? Oh,
Uh,
my bad, my bad. I'm so sorry.
it's okay, it's okay. So, did you find it strange that Brutus seemingly wanted to merge alongside these guys despite talking badly about you before?
Yes, yes, yeah. I
R-
found it really interesting why they wanted to merge without any reason whatsoever.
Right, and yeah, and is it true that is it true that he wanted to? Is it true that he was saying, "Oh, but that's the past. Let's focus on the now and solve our issues," or something like that?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
right, right, and is it true that amongst the people that got added to that GC was a person called Faithpheus? Faithpheus?
No, he wasn't involved. the the only reason why he was involved was because he was blackmailed to do something.
Oh, all right, I get it. All right, so let's move to the next thing. Is it true? Yeah, is it true that y- yeah, is it true that despite them trying to convince you, you refused to accept their offer to merge, right? You refused.
Yeah, which they were trying to. So when I when I didn't accept, they threatened me to accept. To be
Right,
exact.
right. So is it true that that because you refused, they sent you a link that they sent you a link that apparently was like a wiki, but in reality it was a link to give your IP address. Is that true?
Yes, they did, but I didn't accept it. I didn't even touch it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah, and how did how did that transition happen? Like, how did how did after you refused to accept their merch, after you refused to fall to their trap, how did it how did it transition to them trying to fool you into doxing yourself?
Well, how do I put it away? Uh, like how do I how do I explain it? What they told me exactly is that like if I do not do the exact thing, they're gonna do that. The thing you just said, which is gonna get me like basically I was forced without like any reason whatsoever because my group was like growing that time, right? You
Mm.
remember, right?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
group was growing. They wanted to suck my group, so they forced me to like do something,
Mm.
which I do not remember to
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give them. Yeah, because Faithpheus was an AD camp in my server, which had admin, which he was forced to give them perms, which that's how I got nuked.
Yeah, wait a minute. You're saying Faithpheus is the person who gave Spaspic and B68 the perms?
Yeah, because they had his photo and everything. Like,
Oh, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. All right, look, this is big news what you're telling me. Yeah, let's. But first, let's go back a bit, and second, yeah, look, I see that still hurt by what happened, but please
yeah,
try to.
I'm not really that hurt. I'm just sick right now.
Oh, all right, I understand. Sorry. Well, let's go back. All right. So, is it true? So, after you refused to, give them perms, what happened next is that what happened next is that yeah, they sent you a link that they tried make you click, and apparently it was a wiki or something. But in reality, it
Yeah,
was who was the person who sent that link? Spaz B6GTA
my
or
mind,
Brutus?
bro.
Huh?
There's this guy called what you call it? Where's the user?
Mindrooks?
Yeah, my groups.
Oh, so Mindrooks was in the BC2, right?
Yeah,
Oh, right. I did not know. All right. So let's count. The people who were in that group chat with you were, yeah, your second in command. Yeah, who was your second in command at the time?
Lewis,
All right.
Lord Lewis.
All right. And then, yeah, B6CTA, Spasvic, Brutus, and then Faithpheus, correct? And
Yeah,
Mindrix.
yeah.
Those were all the people?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those were all the people in that
Yeah,
GC.
yeah. Those were all the people.
Right. And all right. So the next thing, so after you refused to click on that link that they tried, fooling you into clicking, what was the next thing?
Once that didn't work, they removed me, and then they tried doing 50s, and that's how I got nuked.
Right, right. But is it true that before those things happened, they like they tried blackmailing you what a supposed address that that supposedly was yours, and a picture apparently of someone. Like, is it true?
Alexi, I opened my computer really quick. Can you call me there?
Yeah, yeah, I will call you there.
Yeah. What's it?
Just all right.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. So, yeah, as I was saying, is it true that after you refused to click on that link that would have given them your address, is it true that after that they tried blackmailing you with a supposed yeah, with a link? I'm sorry, with an address that supposedly was yours, and with pictures. Is it true?
No, that's not true.
Right. All right. I see. So so with the next thing all right. So all right. So they removed you from that GC, and then what was the next time they contacted you, if they even did?
3 months later. So like in December.
Right. Right. But I mean, is it true that the time they tried the merging with you was like 3 to 4 days before November 28th?
It was exactly 2 days. 2 days before.
Right, on November 26th. All right. So is it true? So it's not true that in the 2 days before the nuking, they tried blackmailing you with the
No, that's not true. That's not true.
right, right. Thank you, because that was supposedly that was a narrative that was going around. So so after yeah, after they failed, after you were not fooled by them, you were yeah, they removed you, and then you did not speak up with them again until the nuking happened. Is that true? Or
Yeah. Because I got mad. Like I was like,
yeah,
how do?
you went
Yeah,
out on a trip, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. And so so what was Faithpheus, what was the behavior of Faithpheus during in those GCs with the BWP guys? Like, what was he saying? Like,
He was saying that he wasn't even really talking because he was with them. And how do I put it away?
right. Mm. And so right. And so yeah, and the next thing, so another thing, so how long, yeah, how long was Faithpheus, how long did Faithpheus had admin perms in your France server before the nuking? Like what was the period where he was given those perms?
He was. He didn't really do anything. To be exact, he was being productive.
Right. Yeah, but like, but what was yeah? How long was Faithpheus in your France before the nuking? And yeah, for how long he was there?
If we're talking all my Francis, he's been there for a long time.
Right. And right. And Copsidani is. I was just wondering, is there no possibility that you may be confusing Faithpheus with Copsidonis? Just wondering, is there no chance?
Because there's something you do not know because he told me this.
What?
Faithpheus is Cupsidonius.
What? All right. I see. So when was who told you this?
Him himself.
And right. And when was it that he told you that?
Uh, January.
January of this year, or 2025?
This year.
Wow. And yeah, is there any chance you can did it, you have the DMs? You could send them
It
to
was a
me.
voice chat.
Oh, all right. And what was that conversation? Yeah, that conversation overall, what was it about?
It was about me getting an NW regiment after what happened.
Uh, right, and yeah, and what was? Do you remember some exact things he told you? Like, yeah, some.
He was saying that he didn't really mean to give him admin because he was forced to. He showed me proof.
Uh,
Uh,
mm, right, and right. You want to know? Yeah, yeah. Do you want to know the truth, though?
what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. The thing is, it was a lie. You were lied to, unfortunately. And yeah, the thing is, Faithpheus was not black. Sorry, yeah, yeah. Faithpheus was not blackmailed. He is a longtime friend of Brutus. He, as you know, he was part of NW was part of Spain when he was well when Brutus was running 2-0. Faithfulness was part of him. You might know that already. But there's also the fact that the reason B6ETA and Spaspic were able to nuke NW Warsaw prior to your server is because Faithfulness gave them the perms, and the reason Faithfulness did that is because Brutus talked to him behind the scenes to let NW Warsaw be nuked. And you know what else happened? After the nuking, both the nuking of your server and after that conversation where you were offered the regiment. You know what happened?
What happened?
I'll show you. You still remember what the voice of Faithfulness sounded like, correct?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I do.
Yeah, yeah. It's all right. I'll send you. It's all right. I'll send you.
Recording.
Yeah, yeah. I'm recording, and that's why. Because this conversation really matters. The truth is getting out there. So yeah. Here's the thing. Here's what happened after the nuking of your server and the interaction in January. So this happened. Faithfulness directly participated in the January 9, 2026 nuking of the NW server and the NW Russia server. His involvement was very direct.
Oh,
Faithfulness.
I saw this. I saw this. I saw this.
Oh,
Because you were in a group chat, right? They were streaming about it,
oh, so
right?
uh,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was not present. I was not present where the nukings. I was not
Yeah,
present.
somebody was taking a recording of it while they were in a group chat with it, right?
Yeah, yeah. The person who did it is
Yeah,
still
yeah, I remember this. I saw it get nuked.
right, but you did not know Faithfulness was involved in it, correct? You did not know that.
No, 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 no.
Well, if you check the video, you will see that Faithfulness is Faithfulness was involved. You can see it. He's the person who says, "Shush, is the bot ready? Is the bot ready? Send the link." He's the person saying that, and then which confirms that Faithfulness was the person who added and executed the PWP nuking bot in NW Russia, and his presence there confirms that he was involved with the whole operation, the nuking and doxing of NW. And then at some point in the video, some other guy says faith. So yeah, pretty much you can see here, Faithfulness turned out to be, a fraud, a PWP member of the bunch, and on top of all, you were deceived. He was never blackmailed. He helped BWP with nukings out of his own choice. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so now you know the truth. And so yeah, this whole situation is really unfortunate. BWP and Brutus overall, yeah, Brutus and his cyber crime group are really pieces of shit. I gotta admit. But regarding Faithfulness specifically, how does this change your opinion of him? The fact that in the end it turns out, the blackmail against him was a lie, and he recently did something as disgusting as this, being a direct participant of the NW nukings and doxings.
Well, I'm not really affected by it, but I was just like, I know he did this for a reason, and that reason is jealousy. Because him and Brutus were jealous of my group growing so fast more than them.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what? Yeah, that yeah, Brutus and Faithpheus really are pieces of shit, and no wonder have been friends for such a long time. In fact, if in fact I have in fact I saw that very recently B6CTA contacted him because in case you don't know, B6CTA recently started nuking servers again on behalf of Brutus and on February 16th he messaged yeah Faithpheus because apparently he wanted to try to nuke NW Warsaw again, but the thing is on February. But the thing is, Faithpheus was blacklisted by then. You see, what happened is that yeah, Faithpheus' involvement in the NW Warsaw. No, no, I'm sorry. In the yeah. Faithpheus's involvement in both the NW Warsaw and the later NW nukings was unknown until February when I reported it to at the NW moderation, and thanks to that, Faithfeus since February 12th has been yeah blacklisted and permanently, and so even though it took a while, and the damage against you has been done. At the very least, the fact that he's no longer free yeah, he's no longer free to run around. At the very least, that adds some closure, correct? At the very least,
Yeah.
yeah, because at least people now know. At least people now know. So, anyways, the next thing. So yeah, going back a bit. So yeah, so yeah, on November 26th. Oh, I'm all right. It's okay. It's okay. You can type if you want. So on November 26th, yeah, that was the last time you contacted. That was the last time you contacted. Yeah, so they removed you from that GC, and you did not talk with them anymore, right? Because you were leaving, or you did speak with them a bit more after that. Right, right. Did not speak. All right. So after yeah, between so after the yeah when the nuking happened, yeah, when the nuking happened, why did yeah, when the nuking happened, yeah, you were out, you could not stop it, and yeah, some people tried to stop it, but yeah, they said that because of the ranks of Spasmic and B6CTA, yeah, I know, but and I was told that some people, yeah, after the nuking started, they tried to stop it, but the ranks of Spasmic and B6CTA meant that they kept adding back the bot after they removed it, and yeah, and your server turned ISIS based. Yeah, they turned ISIS based. So and when you returned, yeah, I know you were very that hurt you a lot. But after you returned, how damaged was the server? Like, yeah, how damaged was the server? Who were the members that were left there? Because yeah, everyone was banned, but in the remaining people who were there, mm, yeah, and yeah, and is it true that yeah, and is it true that yeah, and after that, how many yeah, after that, did you take screenshots of the audit logs? Like, yeah, the audit logs, the thing that tells you who gets ranks, what gets modified in the server and all that. Right, all right. So yeah. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. There are some screenshots, so it's okay. So anyways, the next thing yeah, the next thing so yeah, it's yeah, that's something to note. Uh, Something I was told by Faithpheus is that yeah, in November after in November 26th, after they stopped talking to you until the nuking happened, I was told that yeah, that I was told that in a BC after they finished talking with you, they said that it did not matter. It did not matter that they had removed. It did not matter that you had refused the merge, because after all, they were still gonna be able to nuke it anyway. So, which confirms that yeah, they had a backup plan since the beginning, even if you did not fall for their merge trap, as many other did. Yeah, yeah, you yeah to have prevented this, you really should have removed the Faithpheus. Just wondering, yeah, you really should have removed Faithpheus if you did not want your server nuked. Yeah, there was no way you could have known, but yeah, the truth is, he's the reason. There was he was the backup plan. So, anyways, that's another thing. Yeah, Faithpheus. Just wondering, can you like send the messages uh between you? Can you send the messages where Faithpheus says he gave Spaspic and B6CTA the nuking perms? Oh, he blocked you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Apparently you were not blocked. Apparently you were not blocked. Look, let me send you. Go to find a conversation, and yeah, click that. Click and yeah, type that. I think you still have them. So yeah, as I was saying, apparently after yeah, they said yeah, Brutus, Paspic, and B6CTA said that it did not matter that you did not fall for the merge deception, because they were gonna be able to nuke it anyway, and that they were gonna celebrate, and that after that they were gonna celebrate, and post post stuff in the server until it got deleted. But apparently they left before it got deleted, I guess, according to what you're saying. So anyways, yeah, did you find the DMs, like that username right there? That username right there give you anything? Right, right. So he deleted. Are you able to show me screenshots of at least your messages? At least it doesn't. Yeah. Can you send me a screenshot of the messages? Even though, yeah, they're deleted, but even if they only show your messages, at least can you send me a screenshot of that? Mm-mm. Just wondering. Yeah, let me see. Oh, damn it. All right, let me see. Hmm. Oh, all right. You okay?
Hello, hello. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you for sending me these messages. All right. So yeah. Regarding about Brutus and Faithpheus being jealous of your friends. You know what? Yeah. You know what? You should be proud of yourself. Literal. You have accomplished. You have accomplished what many struggle, even what many seek, but many struggle to achieve. Having a nation, and having a big number of people in it. y- you should
Yeah.
you should be proud, because accomplish even though even though you lost it, you had it. You should be proud of that. uh,
Like I've accomplished many things in the
yeah,
Napoleonic genre.
yeah, and that is why you should be proud that that you have the talents, and you should be, yeah, you should be proud of that. And because
Yeah.
you probably don't know, but I managed with a lot of effort, I managed to create my own NW nation. It was yeah, part back when NW Rheinbund still existed. There existed on February 2023. Lipe was created, and I created that. I'm the reason that existed until November 2023. But I had to leave it a month later on March because I got blacklisted from NW. But I managed to do it. But even then, I admit it was not that successful because I only rallied like 25 people at best, and you had way more than that. Yeah, I ran a very small nation, even though even though I was spending a year trying to run something for myself.
Yeah.
That is why it's alright that people will know that you have talent, and hopefully and I will whatever you do next, even you yeah, maybe you're I don't know if you have retired by now of running nations, but if you
I
run a
just started making a nation right now. Yeah, I already have 30 people.
right, I will advertise it, in the video. This is in the video, in the description of this video, you will your nation will be advertised. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so yeah, the next thing,
One sec, one sec, one sec.
mm, right, um, my God, fucking Brutus, fucking tranny, fucking piece of shit, tranny Faithpheus. My God, bro. BWP needs to BWP and Napoleonic Uncensored need to be destroyed. I swear to God, like my God, so many victims, so many victims that I need to help get their voice out. My God, bro.
Okay, hello.
Right. So yeah, yeah. So the next thing, so yeah, yeah. The conversations. Yeah, yeah. Going one last time to November 26th, when they first started contacting you, in the first attempt to nuke your nation. Uh, there was only one GC where you talked, or there was more.
It was two, two juices.
Right, right. And is it correct to say that in the first GC was there where they attempted to fool you with the merge?
Yeah,
Right. And the second one, what was it about? The second GC?
it was about the grand battle.
Right. Yeah, and those both of those GCs were on November 26th, correct?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right. And the grand battle, what exactly did they talk about it? Yeah, what was exactly that about?
It was about like me going against Brutus for the France position.
Right. And you did not accept, like, yeah, yeah, because your nation got nuked 2 days later. That means you refused that offer, for that battle.
Yeah,
Right. And after you refused, what did they say regarding that?
they really didn't care. And then they got the win either way.
Yeah, 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 there are some screenshots. Yeah, I know yeah, look, I'm aware that image uh this image probably brings bad memories, but yeah, there's a bunch of screenshots of what happened on your server. So yeah, as you can see, Spasbic was in, yeah, both Spasbic and B6CTA are in possession of the BWP nuking bot, and yeah, they both added it at the same time, which which yeah, likely means that the server was destroyed very quickly because this is a very dangerous bot. It when added, it deletes roles, which means that people with a rank that might be able to delete it if not removed in time will not be able to remove it anymore. And yeah, it bans users very quickly, and deletes roles very quickly. It's a dangerous bot, very much so. Um, so the, the next thing, is it true that how was Spasmic? How did Spasmic behave during the conversation you had with him?
I really didn't talk to him. I really talked to Brutus. Spastic was just there because he was there. He really didn't talk.
Right, and what was the attitude of B6 CTA?
Same with him.
Right, and what? So yeah, and you're sure Faithpheus did not show anything, right?
Uh-uh.
Right,
100%.
right, and Mindrooks, what was he?
He he was talking smack about me. That's all he did.
Right, and so what was the can you give some examples of what you remember Mindrooks saying about you?
He said, what's it called?
Hmm.
He said, "You're only a DM recruiter. You cheat. You'll never be France. Brutus is better than you in everything,
Oh,
and and so much other stuff."
so he's an idiot. He shares the same retarded brain cell as Brutus. Got it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Right, and uh, and just wondering, since your second in command was present there, did he what was? Do you know what he was acting like, or he was not active at that point?
He was trying to protect me.
Right, you're right. Yeah, that is good. That is good. And Brutus, what was the behavior you noticed throughout all of that?
Very aggressive.
Yeah, yeah. I remember he gave some examples. I remember he gave some examples. So yeah, the next thing. Mm, uh, yeah, yeah. Let me share you some things. So how did he? How did Faithfulness present the? How did he present to you the fact that he is, Copsidonis? Like, how did he present the information when he revealed it?
I kind of pressed him to do it because he was not gonna tell me, and I found it out my own way because they had the same name. I usually see him on his other account at the same time. He always brings his other account. Somehow, Cubs the Dawn is joined, and then Faithy is joined. Whenever he joins, somebody else joins.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I see. That makes sense. So yeah, that's another thing you have to. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, so your server gets nuked. Very unfortunate. What was the immediate aftermath like? Yeah, yeah, it happened, and I assume you were very sad. But how did you, manage the situation, the aftermath? Like, what did you do?
I just made another group. I left the thing behind because I was never gonna find the answer to it.
No, no, yeah, yeah, I see however you're looking at it like that, but at the very least, at the very least, you're grateful that turned out to be not be the case. Now you know the truth. The reason your server got nuked is because NderPC, the former head of Napoleonic Uncensored, and Brutus, started a really evil plan to nuke servers and present them as quote unquote news, where they falsely claimed we're not part of them, and that and that a fake person called Daniel Ackerman was behind them. And you were not the only victim, as I said before. Before your server, they nuked two servers that were applying to MOW and BAM. And then the next day after your server got nuked, they nuked on one day. They nuked 4 Waterloo at home nations. Those being Nubia, British Army, Northwestern Empire, and a Bavaria. I talked to the victims. I talked to the owners recently. To interview them, just like I did. I am doing with you. And then
Hmm.
after that, they tried nuking arms of conquest Britain, and then later they nuked Late the Triumph Russia, where I became a staff. So
Hmm.
so yeah, it was not just this was yeah this was your the nuking of your nation was I assume mainly a revenge thing from Brutus, but it was also at the same time part of a disgusting thing that Ender PC and Brutus were doing for quote unquote news in Napoleonic Uncensored. So that's one more thing I want to bring up. Is it true that during the conversation that you had with the BWP team, they shared to you a document about Daniel Ackerman?
Not no.
Right. They did not mention at any point something about a person called Daniel Ackerman, who, as I said before, is fake. Yeah, Daniel Ackerman.
No.
Right.
No. I knew Daniel Ackerman from I don't I don't know how to because I was checking the NW server and I saw his name.
Yeah. That's yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, the reason it was being mentioned is because, as I said before, Napoleonic Uncensored, owned by Brutus, started a fake story about that fake character with that fake name. You see, so so yeah, after your server got nuked, it was the NU/BWP team falsely claimed that just like NW Warsaw and other and non-NW nations they nuked, Daniel Ackerman was behind it. So and yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing regarding the people responsible for this. It's not just that they nuked server. It's also that they're disgusting people as a whole. Like for example, as I said before, Brutus has a deep hatred towards children. Faithpheus is a gay man who likes sending sexual pictures of himself to minors on Discord. Let's see. Oh yeah, B6CTA. B6CTA is a fan of the terrorist group ISIS. I think you already know that.
Mm.
Spaspic has multiple. Spaspic is 20 years old, first of all, and he has multiple people accusing him with proof of sending of grooming minors and then spreading CP of those people he groomed. Yeah, that's another thing, another very unfortunate thing. You came across some very disgusting people, and that's more something more you should be proud about, that you are a better person than than these guys that damaged your community will ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're also more of a man. You might be 13 years old, but you're more of a man than Brutus and Ender PC will ever be.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
right. So yeah, thank you for spending some time with me, because you were a victim of BWP and NU. I was a victim of the NU/BWP team too. So this was very personal, and just like and along with the interviews of the rest of the victims, this will be useful. So the word gets out, and people start to understand that Napoleonic Uncensored and Blacklisted Workers Party need to be destroyed. So any last things? Yeah, to end. Anything you want to ask? Or say?
Uh,
Mm, right. Right. So thank you, LiteralCausius. Uh,
No problem.
you shall prosper. You shall prosper from now on, and yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right, you have a good one.